An unsettled week of weather, wet and windy for many of us, and very mild. I'll have all the details of that and more coming up on Good Morning Britain. It is exceptionally mild.
Yes.
It's like 13 or 14 degrees outside this morning. Chat between me and Simon, who I called at the Met Office, is the old question, is it going to be a white Christmas?
Yeah.
And it just stays mild right up until the big wintry feel. It's certainly something we're not going to be seeing at the moment. Oh. So wet and windy is the name of the game. Yes, you'll be forgiven for thinking it's September or October. Temperatures are reminiscent of where they should be for that time of year. But it's because of our wet and windy weather. The pressure sequence shows low pressures coming through. The origin is the southwest, so from the mid-Atlantic. That is why it is so mild. The isobars close together in the coming days. That's why it's set to be windy, and the blue shows a lot of rain around. For today, it is windy with heavy showers moving through, and it's later on we see warnings coming into force for wet and windy weather moving in overnight tonight. But here's how it looks first thing this morning. Cloudy skies for many of us, keeping in yesterday's warmth. Showers through western areas. They've been heavy and thundery overnight, but they'll clear their way through. And then it's bright and breezy. That's the name of the game for England and Wales. Scotland and Northern Ireland, scattered showers. Further showers move into the south later. But look at these temperatures. We're looking at 8 to 14, maybe 15 degrees. That's not record-breaking yet. We need to get to around about 18 degrees to have a record-breakingly warm December day. But this is what moves in overnight tonight, turning wet and windy with warnings for heavy rain and strong winds in the southwest later. Good morning to you. Mild, wet and windy is the theme for our weather as we head through the next few days, and here's the why. Low pressure's queuing up in the Atlantic, bringing rain. This one is set to bring wet and windy weather tonight into tomorrow. The isobars close together. It could well be our next named storm, Met Erin. We'll be discussing that with the Met Office later on today. And the wind direction is southwesterly, and that means it is very mild. These are the warnings we have in force at the moment for rain tonight into tomorrow across Wales and the southwest of England, and then a wind warning for Wales and the southwest again tonight into tomorrow for gusts of wind up to 60, maybe 70 miles an hour. But for today, it's sunny spells and fairly breezy. Now, this is how it looks first thing this morning. Fairly cloudy skies, and yet again, it is a very mild start to the day. Nearly double digits across the board to start our weather this morning, and a band of heavy showers moving across Scotland. That band of rain showers clears away, and then for Scotland and Northern Ireland, it's breezy with sunny spells and scattered showers. For southern Scotland and northern England, it's largely fine and dry. For southern areas of England and Wales, cloudy with some outbreaks of rain later, but 14, 15 degrees. It is way above average for the time of year. And then here comes our wet and windy weather moving in this evening and overnight tonight, spreading across the whole of the UK. So a wet start for many tomorrow. So let's take a look at our 7-day. Good morning to you. It is very mild today. The air is coming from the mid-Atlantic, moving up from the southwest, but we're also seeing this low pressure arrive tomorrow. Firstly, isobars close together, showing it'll be windy. The bands of rain moving through, it will be wet. And we have warnings for both coming into effect this evening for Wales and the southwest of England. Firstly, for rain, up to 100 millimetres for some parts of Wales, and wind 50 to 60, maybe 70 mile-an-hour gusts. So that is one to watch, because potentially Met Erin could name the storm as it arrives tonight into tomorrow. Today it's bright and breezy with some heavy showers around, a lot of cloud first thing this morning, and the rain is across the north of Scotland. The rain moves northwards this morning, clearing for a time, turning drier, and then for Scotland and Northern Ireland, it's sunny spells and scattered showers. Southern Scotland, Northern England, the North Midlands, it is fine and dry this afternoon, but for the rest of England, turning increasingly cloudy with outbreaks of rain arriving, and temperature-wise, it is way above average right across the board, 15, maybe 16 degrees our top temperature. Yes, if you haven't stepped outside yet, it is exceptionally mild first thing this morning. Temperatures are higher than they should be by day for this time of year, and is set to get even warmer as we head through the week. Today is a breezy one with some pretty heavy showers around, and with the cloud cover, that is why it is mild. Also, the air originating from the mid-Atlantic. So for today, a band of rain for Scotland that clears through, but then it scatters showers for northern Scotland and Northern Ireland. The southern areas of England and Wales, you'll cloud over with outbreaks of rain. In between, some decent sunshine, 9 to 14 degrees, way above average, but turning milder and wetter and windier later on this week. That's it for me for now. There's plenty more still to come. You're watching Good Morning Britain.